are you a Town Hall 12 who loves the Pekka smash attack but can't seem to control where the Pekkas go and really have a hard time taking down some of those back end defenses? Well guys, today I have the answer to those questions, so let's jump right into the video. What's up fam, welcome back to Roar's channel, where today you are hanging out with your War Doctor as we learn how to get better here in Clash of Clans together. Now, are you a Pekka smasher, really enjoy the attack but maybe struggle with controlling the location in which your Pekkas choose to go, or maybe you just struggle getting down those last final defenses there at the back end of the base? Well guys, today I am answering those questions with some epic strategy that is very user friendly. Now, before we jump into the video, guys, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, join the social medias that is listed down below, become part of Roar's army, guys. Now that we got that out of the way, let's jump into these attacks. Alright fam, the first one we are going to be looking at is here from $5 Shake. This did come out of Hell Horror's Supercell Clan War League, and if you guys don't know anything about Supercell Clan War League, I love it guys, mainly because this base is not scouted. It really shows off your skill and their this member's ability to adapt and overcome scenarios that pop up in front of him as he's laying down this attack. So what is so special about this attack that makes us want to see it? So guys, typically when you use a Pekka smash, you may see a jump in the composition. Jump there mainly really does force troops into a certain location, you know, not allowing them to break outside of a wall and go directions in which you don't want them to go. What do we see here, guys? We have two jumps in the composition, and if you guys don't notice, we also have a slammer. What I love about the slammer, guys, is he doesn't use it for entry. He actually uses it to take down some of the back end defenses. Now that you have a basic understanding of how this attack works, let's just show it off. I really want you guys to see what takes place here and really just understand exactly what's going on. So those jumps are there to help control where your Pekkas go, ultimately forcing him into a location that is strategic for that a slammer to push through and ultimately, you know, take down some of those back end defenses. So check it out, two of those Pekkas are meant to create the funnel, right? You don't care if they move outside the base, we don't really need them. We have two witches in the composition, forcing three Pekkas in, two witches, which I kind of see as like a small tank, right? Their skellies hold off a defense just long enough for everything to take it down, and I love that about the witches. Bowlers there behind them to really wreak havoc and to get that double jump so they take down things even behind a wall. CC pops, guys. Witches came in to help the queen out and taking down the hound. You guys see the Pekka up north still working his way around, taking down some of those key defenses. We have the two free spells. Now free spells can be used in different manners here. What we see here is him just kind of protect his bowlers. Now how I often see this attack also being used is a way to freeze down those air defenses to keep this slammer moving its way around so those back end defenses don't stand a chance here at taking down that slammer. Down goes the slammer, guys. Out from the slammer, another key element, those loons, right? So loons are pushing forward. Now we have a bunch of troops still left in the composition. We do have a queen and a king, both with their ability pushing forward. We have a couple cleanup troops. Those wizards are literally just cleanup troops, guys, because what we hate more than anything is to be at a 99% time fail, or even a 99%, you know, 2-star without the ability to pull that last few percentage in. Well, here we go. Loons are pushing through. Yeah, you notice they're probably going to be dying off here, but if you didn't notice, guys, look how much they grabbed in the process of all that. We're saving this jump spell, and I like how he did that there. He realized, you know, he wasn't going to get all the value he may have needed with that jump spell, so he's saving it for a very key moment in this attack, which is going to be working out in his favor for sure. Now, as we move forward, it's kind of going a bit slow. I'll speed it up so you guys just get the gist of it. We don't need to, sit here any longer than we need to. Now, he comes to the very end of those back-end defenses, realizing this is the perfect spot for the jump. He can grab every defense is left on the board, and yes, he's going to push down, grab that Infernal Tower, grab that last air cannon, and this is most definitely a triple from $5 Shake. So it answers your question. It allows you to force your Pekkas into a location and get down some of those back end defenses. I love this attack, guys. I love it too much, and if you guys don't think it works, I have another one for you, similar composition. Alright fam, so here is the next one going to be coming in from Aki as he shows this same strategy off, but he does use things a bit different. Now the key here to those initial Pekkas, guys, is to get them to funnel in with the rest of your troops, right? You saw the last one that didn't quite happen, which is okay. You don't necessarily need them, but you want them all together so they can really push in and smash the center of this base. Dropping in that jump, getting him inside this base, we're pushing in all those Pekkas, all those boulders, and the buff. I'll call her the buff. The witch is there to take some of the tanking so those Pekkas can roll through and push it down. Healers are on top of them. You guys know how much importance those things have as they push forward, dropping in another jump, and that jump is strictly there to yet again force the troops into a position to grab some of those key defenses. You guys notice what he has access to now. Now the Expos, now the Town Hall, the Giga Tesla, tons of value. Now look what he's doing with those freezes, guys. As the Slammer moves its way up, he's utilizing that freeze to freeze up the air defense, giving that Slammer just a bit more time to work its way through the rest of this base. Now you notice it is indeed doing some very key parts to this whole attack, allowing those wizards to be pushed in as it's taking down some of those back-end defenses. I love how this attack strategy really works, guys. In fact, it's very user-friendly, almost spammy-ish. And I'm not going to say spammy-ish because you have to know what you're doing in the process, but I mean, I'm going to say a lot of these queen walk attack strategies very hard for, you know, let's say non-competitive, real competitive players. This one allows, you know, an average player to definitely get it done. Loons are rolling through, guys, and the importance of those loons, you know, are just to continue to push forward, grab some of those elements that, you know, those Pekkas seem to be slow with there. When we have a max queen, we still have 5 healers. We have plenty of Pekkas there at the south. Loons pushing up, probably grab maybe 1 Tesla if they're even lucky. But realistically, guys, that queen alive is very dangerous to include those Pekkas for a little bit of tanking. We know this one's a triple, and very beautiful job here from Aki, realizing just what he can do with this attack strategy here. Not worried about what is left on the board at all. I'm gonna speed it up, guys. You guys know how this ends. We don't need to have this video any longer than we have to. And there is the composition, guys. Literally the same one as last time. I hope you guys learned something today. Enjoy this attack strategy and ultimately have a fantastic day. Roar is most definitely out, and as I always say, yeah, stay classy.